Hello everyone, and welcome back for another episode of Stellaris. As we, the messengers of Paradisium, gradually ascend many little little fledgling empires. Yeah, we've actually been doing okay with that. We've managed to get 3 vassals, which is quite cool. We are building a fleet at the moment in preparation for taking on the Everite Horde. It's nice to see that they're blocked in over there, and they've not really got much going on over here. But yeah, definitely points of concern. Whereabouts are you? What are you doing here? You're supposed to be in one of the other fleets. Probably the Panicked Armada. Where did I live? Right, okay. It's probably because there's no specific route to the... No, there is a... Well, not through Sol. Yeah, we'll have to claim some of these systems in order to make that happen. That's okay. Let's... Oh, right. Actually, yeah, they've got to go that way around? No. Let's send them to Rana and then up from there. That's a better route. Yeah, so we need to secure that. So if we're going to get this, we need another 48 metals. So let's just get that going now, so that we've actually got a route through. Because otherwise, it's going to get confused every time we build something else, and we're going to have to resort our armadas properly. Oh, the logistics of an empire. Yeah, because this amoeba swamp, we really don't want to go anywhere near that. We also don't want it to come near us. So, you know, it's kind of good if they're keeping away. Ooh, this fleet is worrying. That fleet is big. They haven't declared war on us, but it's definitely a concern if they're moving up. Definitely a concern. Now, is this all the way down here? Yes, it is! Cool, we're going to get our science ship back. That's what I was hoping for. Yeah, those fleets are large and worrying. I see what it means by their fleet power being overwhelming. Question is, where are they going? They're actually going...
Survey has concluded.
Oh, right, they're going to take out these mining cores. That's fine. I don't mind that. It still gives me time to respond and sort out what's going on. Yeah, you've got things to be doing. That's fine. Probably not going for the matriarch though. So if you're surveying this, then survey that. Then survey up here. And so on and so forth. Yeah, if that Everite Horde has got such a big place, it's a big point of concern for me. I know I said big many times there, but I really need to emphasize how dangerous that is.
Construction venture completed.
You may not be able to get the mining stations all going, but you can at least get one of them going. Get that one. Then I'm going to get this one. More minerals, great. Cruisers. Cruisers are what we need. We need bigger ships. We also need a lot more metals, but bigger ships is a good start.
A system survey has concluded.
Yeah, I am deeply concerned over the potential size of the fleet that they sent in there. You guys have still got quite a way to go, so we'll ignore you for the moment. Ooh, unknown signal. A weak but insistent signal transmits on repeat in the Valona system. The Testament of Deepest Murk has pinpointed its source to emanating from within the mouth of a destabilized subspace rift. What could be on the other side? Okay, where is the Testament of the Deepest Murk? So we know that it's somewhere in Valanus, but it's not something that we can investigate directly. It's going to be that wormhole, I'm sure. Definitely a point of concern. I mean, everything's a point of concern, really. So, what are you going to do? I think we need to upgrade these to Starholds. So, getting that done sooner rather than later is going to be the smartest move for us. I mean, the fleet's returned. It is significantly weakened, but that's still a very significant fleet that they've got. Which means they probably won. Oh, and now they're sending insults. This isn't good. This is kind of like leading towards them going to war. Let's just buy a little bit of food for now. Very concerning. That's how I would call it. I wish it wasn't our borders that they had all their ships around.
Construction venture completed.
Actually, you can finish getting all the mining stations in there now. We've got so many minerals coming in. The market fee is huge right now. What's the next thing? The readied shield. We are going to oppose that. As soon as this comes down to a reasonable level, like below 900, then we'll consider it. Ooh, the Genlock Devourers are making contact. Okay. Says the presence of prey. Prey. Know that we are your hunters. The biomass of the Daesh species will fuel the growth of the Devourers. Struggle if you must, it will not change the outcome. May the spirits bring you to your goals. Please don't eat us. So they've got the entire right-hand side of the map. That's not a surprise, it is kind of terrifying.
A system survey has concluded.
Hyperlane breach points, great. Ooh, plasma throwers. Plasma throwers are the next thing that we want. That's going to allow us to update our ships quite significantly. Yeah, if this drops below 900, then it'll be worth us purchasing it. Yay! 3 more population have become Dahesh on Paradisium. Yay! And our marketing campaign on Paradisium has borne fruit, and the market powers that be have seen fit to centralize much of the activity within the Continuum system. So this is huge, because a market fee is reduced because we are the market nexus. We can potentially lower it even further, but look at the difference in cost. Let's get 250. Let's get 250, and let's get Diagon Station upgrading. We can also sell, and almost immediately we're back up to being rich again. Even with that, we can still afford more. So I'm really glad that that's gone that way. Okay, let's sort out these fleets now that they're almost all together. So you're in there. You're also in there, aren't you? Yes. So 5 out of 9, 6 out of 10. We want to change that in the fleet manager. Disband that fleet. Disband that fleet. Yeah, we've ended up with one too many of one of them because of how it's done the reinforcing, I think. Well, I mean, I suppose it's fine. Let's change that to 1 out of 2, because anti-armor isn't massively important. And it's certainly in a much better place than it was. Yeah, so the station upgrade does take a while, but it's going to give us the ability to build more things on there as well. I'm so glad we are the market leader. In fact, it did say that we might be able to change it with some more traditions and things. Let's have a look at our edicts and see what we could spend money on. Education campaign, recycling campaign, neither of those are particularly useful to us. Okay, how about policies? We could drop our consumer good production in order to improve our alloys slightly. 25% versus... You know what, it's probably worth us doing that. Let's militarize the economy. And the trade policy, we are, of course, Trade League. We could also switch directly for wealth creation, but I don't think that's going to really benefit us. So let's keep it as it is for the moment. Down here, I want to send you guys to upgrade, but not yet. I'm going to wait until the plasma throwers are ready. Alright, so more rivalry. I mean, they're miles away. They're annoyed that we've got that branch office over on their place. And in fact, I think getting one onto Zan is actually still a really, really good plan. It'll be worth the investment, even if it costs 2,800 in order to get it. It will pay dividends over time, and really that's what we're looking at. We're looking at benefit over time.
Strange happening.
Ooh. Okay, Rosen has found another anomaly. Impressive structures litter Rabalius 7A's surface, practically begging for some archaeology work. 55 days? Yeah, go ahead and do that. And I'm going to have a look at Dazan and see how much this would cost us. So, 2,800. I'm assuming this is the monthly value that it would give us. So, even if it, let's say it cost us 3,000, it's still going to be worth it in the end. So I think as soon as we can afford this, we'll go for it.
A system survey is concluded.
Buzzword standardization has been passed. Really won't take much. Okay, so Rabalius 7A is uninhabited, and indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisited. Its surface is littered with tall centiphas, carved from some mineral not native to the planet, evidently placed here by some artistically inclined spacefaring race. Monoliths, flowing lines, definitely chart history. So fantastical, it must be fictional. Let's yeah, let's get the engineering research.
A hostile fleet has appeared to us.
Our people are generally, oh dear, are generally fine. Let's come across and have a look and see what this is. I will just do that so we've got enough money. So, new arrivals in Raskamir. Ooh, they are nasty. And that is in our territory. So a large group of space amoebas is split off from those in the Anor system. And struck out to roam the galaxy on their own, entering our territory. As is the norm with these creatures, they seem unable to tolerate our presence and have begun to attack our outpost. So, if we're going to take them, we need to bring everyone across. Or we could just let Raskamir fall. I mean, they're literally just going to go in and murder this place. There's not really much we can do about that. So what I think is we could, yeah, let's leave them for now. It's not worth us sending the entire fleet in until we've got the fleet upgraded. And instead we'll get the branch office over here. And of course, as with every branch office, we want illicit labs. We'll get them going quite shortly. Yeah, they obviously don't like that. The crime rate is going to go up here because of our branch office, especially once we get the illicit research labs in. Those space amoebas are going to be absolutely murdering everything we've got. 1 more month should give us enough.
A spaceport is the set.
Yeah, we'll go and watch it in just a second. There we go, illicit research labs on the way. Let's see these amoebas take it. Oh dear. Have a look at these things. They are nasty. Luckily, they're just moving on. So they're moving on to the Shunjun system, and then probably
A
up to
study has
RNS.
been completed.
Ooh, okay. Following our recent breakthrough within the field of cloning, our scientists have brought the alien DNA extracted from a presumably extinct alien found within an ice lab out from storage. Restoring the mysterious organism to life has been a long-lasting dream of the department, now made possible through the miracle of science. Yeah, go ahead. Ice alien. 15 months? Definitely worth us doing that. Now, the RNS station is a trade hub. It's not built for defending itself. So it is a little bit worrying. How is it? Yeah. Polar temple's not a bad thing, but maybe more star-based capacity for now. Actually, no, hydroponics farms. Now, the Raskamir station will repair itself. So I really hope that these aliens, they come in, blast this, and then leave and just don't really bother us too much. They're not looking to take any territory. It's just, you know, they're flying around doing their thing.
A system survey has concluded.
Actually, sell food again, can't we? Oh, they've just ignored the station, so they're on their way to RNS, which is bad, because they're going to go right through our trade hub. But they're not destroying our mining stations as they go, so we can probably ignore them.
Construction venture completed.
Let's have a look. Digan Station. Missile battery. And a shipyard? Yeah. And down here, we've already got the target uplink computers, so reducing their shields, I think. It's going to be the best thing to do there. Again, it's taking metals that we were going to use elsewhere, but I think it's important to double down on your winners. Are they just going to ignore it? I think they might just ignore RNS station entirely. Unless the station engages them. At which point they're going to Agnar. We've got very lucky with this. If they decided to head up to Rotanev, they would be fighting us right now. So just move along. Move along, and we'll deal with anything that needs dealing with later. It's so cheap to buy these. Okay, we can afford to upgrade Pell Station. Now, upgrading the station has, of course, just boosted its military power quite considerably. That is great for us. Getting the extra shipyard will also be good for us to be able to build and reinforce our ships. And upgrade them, which is also going to be vital.
A special project is complete.
This may be a terrible plan, but at the same time, I think it's going to be fun. We've successfully cloned a healthy population of gargantuan slugs from the fossilized DNA that reached maturity within weeks, weighing up to 20 tons, and have developed a primitive level of sapience, responding to simple one-syllable commands. Though they've yet to show any violent tendencies, they produce a thick toxic mucus when vexed. Their hue seems to shift with their moods. The research team has named them Azizians for the hissing sound with which they communicate. We could create a zoo. We could use them in the army. Yeah, let's they belong in a zoo. So we're going to want to build a zoo on Paradisium for them just as soon as we can. Unity and society research. It won't take long for us to get there. Population growth. Yeah, it's not super fast, but it's fast enough. And look at that, Xanth is already giving us $6 back. Wow, crime level's 100%. Amazing. And we can see all of their stuff, which is kind of important. They've got 3 alloy foundries. Okay, the readied shield, most people are supporting it, we're not. There's not a huge amount we can do about it, unfortunately. I'm just going to save our metals for a moment so we can get Pell Station upgrading. But actually, over here... Oh no! The Azizian gastropods kept in the zoo on Paradisium have broken out and gone on a rampage. The creatures who are believed to have reached full maturity continue to grow in captivity and have since reached monstrous proportions. They tore through the city, knocking over buildings like game pieces, leaving in their wake a trail of bright yellow toxic mucus. The planet will never be the same again. Oh no. Hostile fauna modifier added. Habitability is down, happiness is down, and 10 devastation. So the devastation we'll be able to get over. Also, I don't think we can... oh, we can still do the zoo. Wow. Stability is dropped quite considerably there. That'll be down to the devastation. So as the devastation repairs, that'll get better. Giant slugs. Giant slugs. Who honestly would have thought of it? $390 days until Pell Station is ready for more things. There's another resolution that's trying to be passed. Regulatory facilitation, yeah. Worker resource population, yeah, we can go for that. Support that. As much as we are a giant trade league, it's important for us to keep on top of things. Right, let's upgrade. The Amarthi Consortium want a research pact. Let's decline that. I want to have a look at our Federation, though. Yeah! So, we are gaining experience. The cohesion is there. And soon, we're going to be improving our trade leagues and our speeds, and whoever's the president gets another envoy. These are pretty huge things. We can afford to sell a whole bunch of that and buy more metals.
Vessels have been refitted.
In fact, with the number of metals that we've got, How's our research doing, actually? 5 months? Yeah, I'm going to wait until we get plasma throwers before doing any more upgrades. It won't take long at all. These guys are quite concerning. Oh, Zenith isn't producing anywhere near enough money at the moment. Is that just because their stability's all over the place and they're not really producing any... Oh, it's because, yeah, they don't produce any trade value. That's okay. We're mostly getting research from them. And it is gradually giving us money, so completed. That's fine. Okay, new research. Disruptors, shield penetration and armor penetration. It's good for direct damage, but it's not a huge amount of damage. Average damage 3.77 per time unit. I'd need to compare that with the other bits. Getting more energy credits from technicians, though, that's super quick for us to do. Let's do that. You guys, let's actually have a look at our ship designer and check out our destroyers. So these medium cutting lasers we can totally swap over for plasma throwers. They'll do more armor damage, a little bit less hull damage, a little bit less shield damage. In fact, let's go through each of them. So the Corvette, you're fine. Yeah, we can swap these over. Although they actually do more damage per time tick. I think it'll still work out the best doing this. Picket ship's fine. You want to get changed over for plasma throwers. You have been changed over. You have been changed over. You've been changed over, and that's it. Okay, right. So our defenses. Let's upgrade you. Let's upgrade you, and then our fleets. Yeah, it's not gonna take much.
Our vessels have been reinvigorated.
Come on, Pell Station. Finish so that I can get a little shipyard down here. And then we can work on both of our borders at the same time. Ooh. So the Devourers have declared war on the Xanid. I'm quite glad that they're miles away. The Everite Horde is, of course, concerning. But having a look at the Devourers, they're not far behind. I'd much rather someone else had the first war. Once we start this, as long as we've got the overwhelming force that I want, we'll be able to just push them back and back and back. They haven't closed borders to us yet.
Our
Okay.
vessels have been reinvigorated.
Right. Shipyard, and then missile battery, and down here, disruption field generator. Paradisium, get your zoo, make it worthwhile. It'll be fine in the end. Don't worry about it. Just a little bit of crime, and obviously missing a few amenities, but it's still paradise. It's just paradise with giant slugs. It's all part of the Dahesh's greater plan. Worry ye not. In fact, having a look. Where did you come back? You came back at Paradisium. We can investigate these other places nearby. Because you've been there for a while. Let's get these all queued up, and then I'm going to go to my other ones. That's just construction ships. Yeah, these ones over up at Falmir. Survey. Survey. You're going to start working your way back round. Is that too many commands? Okay. Not a problem. The other one, yeah, you're kind of stuck over here as well, so let's go this way around. Because we can still find anomalies, and there can still be interesting stuff out in the galaxy. Most irritating envoy. The Emissarian envoy has been exasperatingly tiresome in her efforts to represent the interests in Paradisium right from her first arrival. She has shown unremitting hostility towards the subversive cult, unleashing an almost constant barrage of objections to our policies and actions. So great an irritation has she been that few would weep to see the back of her, and we've heard whispers that a group of Ascendi loyalists are plotting to expedite her demise. Allowing the scheme to succeed would certainly be convenient, but allowing foreign dignitaries to be assassinated on a realm might not be the best of looks. I mean, if it's an accident, and of course it's going to be an accident. Alliance of Exalted Clergy protected our interest modifier. Faction approval. Okay, yeah. And they would dislike us a little bit. Let us be rid of this troublesome envoy. They may dislike us, but what are they really going to do about it? Shipyard is done. Once the shipyard's done, we can get these upgrading. And now our various metals can go into building more ships. Atmospheric filtering. Let's try and offset some of that hostile slug problem that we've got. I will buy a lot more of these, and then where's the fleet manager? Let's get 2 new ships on the go. Having the markets definitely made a huge difference in our ability to afford things. The Cactulian Trade Union. Okay. Greetings, Dahesh friends. A recent Cactulian archaeological expedition uncovered several artifacts believed to have originated in the ancient Vulatum precursor civilization. The artifacts are currently being displayed in a museum, but in honour of our friendship, we would like to donate one of the pieces to the Messengers of Paradisium. Well, that's lovely. Thank you. This is what happens when, as a subversive cult, you make friends and convince people that everything is above board. Federation is coming along very nicely. I think it might be worth us colonizing
A study has been completed.
this new world. So let's see. If we're going to make it with Amarthi, that will be 80%. If we're going to make it with humans, that will be 70%. Either way, we don't need much. We just need a little bit of food and some consumer goods. So let's do this now. I don't care about the consumer good upkeep, so we'll do it with humans. Okay, now over here, what have we got for our current planets? We've got New Eden, we've got Paradisium. Let's call this Babylonia. And that will be a brand new world. Now, over at New Eden is far enough away that it's considered a frontier sector, but we can make a new sector from it. And that will be New Eden and everything within four distance from it. So this would definitely fall within it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because Paradisium is doing 1, 2, 3, 4 that way. If we start from New Eden, though, it's likely to extend 1, 2, 3 further up and out. So we'll probably want to make it from New Eden. Cruisers are available. We're going to design some cruisers. Oh, we are definitely going to design some cruisers. In the meantime, I think plasma thrusters. Plasma thrusters are a good direction to go. So, to the ship designer. Cruiser. We're going to make a new cruiser. So the very, very first one we want is going to be a giant artillery. So this is going to be the big, heavy hitter. As a big, heavy hitter, we want it to be doing the maximum damage possible. Large UV laser does do a lot of damage, but plasma throwers are going to be better. So this is a maximum damage against armor and hull. And we're going to get regenerative hull tissue again. So this is the Woe anti-armor. Next one is going to be anti-shields, which is going to be mass drivers at the moment. In fact, do we care about anti-shields at range? It's not a huge amount of damage. We haven't really invested in missiles. Let's go... Actually, you know what? We do care about anti-shields at range. We do. So this is the abasement anti-shields. And then we want a broadside one, which is going to be all anti-armor for when things get close. You know what, let's get 3 shields on this. Because once we're up close, we're definitely going to want it to... Let's randomize the name. No, not a Woe. Yeah, Guilt class. So this is, again, an anti-armor. That'll do for now. Let's just double check I want to remove this one. That's what I wanted to make sure. Okay, so we've got 3 different cruisers. We don't need them to be good at close combat, so we don't need hangars or anything for point defense, because that will be handled by other bits. So in the fleet manager, let's add in 1 anti-shield. And one of these. We'll take out that. Yeah, there we go. So we've got 1 of each type of cruiser. So we'll get rid of a shame. Oh, and we need 1 more thing on. There we go. So that's going to be a lot of materials. That's 6,000 metal that we're going to need in order to finish it off. But it will be so grand when it's ready.
Vessels have been refitted.
And our ships are all keeping up with technology. We've got so many minerals coming in at the moment. I'm very happy about that. Okay, this is looking a bit better defended, so we've got about 4k, which was just a bit under what we saw coming in there, but this is going to get better as time goes on. Ooh, we've discovered a new archaeological site. This is going to be miles away, isn't it? Yeah. Right on the far side of the galaxy, so we're not going to be able to do anything with that anytime soon. I should probably
A system survey has concluded.
buy a bit more food.
A study has been completed.
Yay, more money coming in. Next up, upgrading our shields. Upgraded shields will make our ships last a little bit longer, so it's definitely going to be worthwhile. Oh, you're actually building the colony ship over here. Awesome. That's good to see. It'd be good to get another colony on the go. We've been a little bit lax with our expansion in that kind of way. You're on your way to go and do that survey, aren't you?
Completed.
I also want to probably take the uranium system. Certainly I want to take the Sarek
A system
system.
survey has concluded.
So let's bring you across here actually. And we'll start getting some of these places. We have a new tradition. If we reduce the upkeep of our fleets and improve our naval capacity, it's just going to be good for us. And that will eventually let us take the fleet command limit up. So moving in that direction. Scary to think that all this has happened in just the first 56 years. Another archaeological site all the way over here, the far reaches of the galaxy. There's plenty of planetary candidates around. I mean, this in itself is really interesting. But we're not going to be able to colonize any soon. Sell those and buy all the metals. And then from the fleet manager, we can get 3 more ships on the go. Hang on, what's it gone and done? It's gone and given us one thing in the Pell system. Right, let's have a look at the Pell system. What are you doing? Get in here. In fact, before we do that, so this is an endemic AA class. Fleet manager. Let's disband you. Yeah, it's the Troubled Armada. So has this pushed it over the fleet command limit? It has slightly. Well, it is what it is. Hopefully by then our fleet command limit will be much improved. But I'm afraid we are running out of time for today. It's been another run of gradually building up our forces. I'm a lot happier about Diagon Station over here and Pell Station for guarding our borders. There's going to be quite a lot going on with that. And we managed to avoid the space amoebas without any problems. Oh, you've gone and done that, have you?
Establishing a colony.
That's fair enough. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Stellaris. See you soon.